wasn't on. God, I'm a dum-dum. How can I forget to turn on my freaking keyboard? Oh, that's kind of sad of me. Alright. That's kind of sad of me. Alright, so we are indeed live. So hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Bloodborne. A couple minutes late here, but just finished eating dinner, so, you know, that's my reasoning. I just consumed nourishment, and, you know, nourishment is necessary for a balanced mind, I guess? I don't know. But yeah. So, as the stream title says, we are approaching the end of all content. I've looked it up. There's only 6 more Chalice Dungeon bosses to do over the course of 2 chalices. There is, 2 optional bosses to do in the main game, 1 DLC boss to do, 1 optional boss, 1... Okay, I guess there's 3 optional bosses in the main game, but that's beside the point. And then only 4 more main game bosses, so even though that's a lot, it's also not. Yeah, we are approaching the end of the road here. And we're going to continue that end of the road here with the Curse the Marian Defilement dungeon. The Chamber of the Seal awaits. And it's not the seal like the aquatic animal seal, but seal as in something has been sealed away for untold months of years, for it is too dangerous if otherwise. That kind of seal. Although, a cursed actual seal would be quite the interesting foe. Quite interesting indeed. Anywho, I do have roughly the route I intend. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is one of those... Oh, no. This is one of those Chalice Dungeons where my HP is drastically frickin' reduced. I've got to be below half health at this point. Good gracious. That kicks up the difficulty a very, very large amount. I'm going to have to actually focus on this rather than trying to split my focus between this and other games that I can idle on. Because otherwise I will die. I probably still will, but you know. That's oil, I think. This is totally a trap. Something's totally gonna light me on fire. Ow! Ow. Thought something was gonna light me on fire, but no, instead I get knives thrown at my back. I was not expecting them, I suppose. There's the fireman! With the heat-seeking fireballs wouldn't really make sense, because they would tend to just implode. Oil-seeking? It works, I guess. I need to make sure I don't lose that 50-some thousand echoes, though, because that's a lot of echoes to be losing casually here in the very first room of this Chalice Dungeon. Okay, how do I get rid of the oil? Okay, I've got rid of the oil. No idea how I did it, but I did. So that's the way forwards. Wait for Mr. Flaming Hand to finish his set. Oh, I've still got this in dual wield mode. That would explain why I didn't kill the one dude as fast. Speaking of as fast, we are getting a fair bit of echoes here, which is always nice. So, let's see. I saw the ladder back there. That's a path. Okay, so ladder and here. I'm gonna go here first, then. Because I feel like the ladder is the proper path, and this is the optional one. But, yeah. I have done, like I said, a little bit of looking up on these dungeons. Both of them both of the two remaining are... Ow. 3 layers only. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I need to make sure I'm topped up on health. And I'm going to see if dual wieldy is better to go here, because they don't stagger. This totally doesn't scream trap or anything. I'm betting the ladder leads up here, actually. Now that I see this. Yep, ladder leads up here, so the trick would be coming up here. You see the chest, you go for it, and then the guy down there probably gets you. Clever, but I'm more clever than you sometimes, game. Sometimes. Let's see. Big boy. With the brand. I thought I would not get that. Oh god, I barely did damage to him. I'm taking... Oh, Cursed Tempering Damp Blood Gem. How lovely. How lovely. Also, this is not ominous at all that the first layer was so easy. I am very worried for whatever this boss of this layer is going to be. If getting to the thing was so freaking easy. Like, seriously, it was, what? 2, 3 enemies that needed to be fought to actually get to that? That's not ominous in the slightest bit, game. Not ominous in the slightest. Oh boy. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Dun 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 dun. Okay, nothing yet. Side area. Sure, why not? It won't hurt much. Maybe. I just need to do what Yoshi's story always told me to do. Be careful. Be careful. That was perfectly timed, by the way. Well done, game. You surely have a sense of ironic timing. So, door there. I did see, and I do see, rather, some enemies creeping along. Door does not open from this side. Oh! Fireball jutsu. Okay, we need to get this crook here taken care of first. I feel like fire might be the theme of this Chalice Dungeon. Something sort of giving me that impression, you know. Also, good lord, man, can you stop with your frickin' fireball spam? What are you, a level 20 frickin' wizard? Ow. Or actually, no, you'd be more along the lines of a frickin' sorcerer who's converting all their sorcery points into frickin' spell slots. Shining coins. I hear something thunking along. Again, totally not ominous. Bunch of ritual blood 4 as well. So this is the way forwards through this optional area. The deeper I go, the more I risk losing all of these lovely echoes. Well, this is an opulent area. can't really make much progress in it just yet. Oh, it's a miney boy. Okay, he wasn't too bad. Now, I mean, I could probably drop down and get to something up there, but better safe than sorry. After all, if I drop down, I risk getting ambushed, like that would have done. He was probably waiting for me down here, and if I dropped down, he was going to start swing, ring-a-ding swinging. Alright. So up is a little bit of a shortcut to this portion. Through this door right ahead, right there. That's not right ahead, but close. That was close. And close counts in this instance. That is probably a locked door, or rather, not open for this. Oh, it. Color me surprised. Oh! Hello, Mr. Crookman. Were you locked in here? I feel sorry for him. He was probably locked in here. And then he finally gets freed, only to be brutally murderized by me. Which, you know, tends to happen. It does tend to happen. Alright. Oh, this is a large open area. With fire boys. Okay, I definitely feel like the theme of this, Chalice Dungeon might be frickin' fire. In other words, maybe it might be worth, once I beat this first boss, / die to this first boss, to respec my defense from physical to fire. So I'm pretty sure I've got the physical defense rune currently equipped. Yeah, I'm almost positive I have that one equipped. Yep, big chest of loot up here. Oh! Gun boy! Was not expecting a gunner. Oh, multiple gunners? Oh gosh, yes, multiple gunners. That's quite annoying. I guess it does somewhat still fit the theme of fire, you know? Guns do run off of combustion. Come on down here, man. Come on. Trying to lure this sucker down to me. But I guess there is no luring. There's just hit and run. And then there's one. I'm oh so thankful that these guys have low tech level guns, because otherwise they would shoot me right through that pillar, and I'm so lucky he missed. He should not have missed that swing. Oh, I've got to be much more cautious with my low health. And in the grand chest, at the end of the optional path, we find another cursed, tempering blood gem. What do these even do for me? Ooh. Yeah. I mean, this one potentially could be good for here. That one, though, a gradual HP depletion, no. Especially with my low health value on this dungeon. No way, Jose. Also, I would like to note that I've almost tripled the amount of fucking echoes I came in here with. And this is the first layer. Oh, this is going to pay off a lot, but also be very, very stressful. I can already tell. But that's Bloodborne for ya. Heck, that's most From games for ya. Alright. The boss awaits. What's it gonna be? Okay, let's see if we can't... Wait, no, that's the wrong way. I was gonna say, let's see if we can't examine the room to get a hint of the possible boss here, but no, that's where we already were. Keeper of the Old Lords. Oh, this guy. So a hunter with firepower. Quite literally. There we go. I knew I could get a parry and riposte off on him. Back away. Parry, riposte, and charge is a very good... Oh, he's lighting his blade ablaze, which means he's going to be taking more offensively minded and gains Lady Maria flame swings. Okay, got him. That. I was gonna say, getting a super buff from that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to return to the dream regardless. I've burnt through my resources. Fuck! Dodge the wrong way. Okay. So, first question is, can I interrupt his buffing? Because him getting to, or her, I don't really know, but them getting to add fire, I guess fire to their swings just makes the whole battle a fair bit more troublesome, for lack of better terms. At least we're through with the oil as well. Let's, first things first, recover those echoes. Because that is too many echoes to just leave lying around. Timing on that swing's parry is somewhat finicky. Okay. So he two-shots me. I can actually do some decent damage with just straight-up swings as well. And I do seem to stagger them a little bit. So it's possible to... Maybe I can... Oh, I just had a good series of pops in my neck. But it's possible I might be able to interrupt their buff. Probably not worth keeping fire paper as they're active, because I imagine they have resistance to it. Alright, again, first things first. Retrieve the echoes. Clear the throat. Oh, shit. I think I interrupted the buff? Because it looked like he was about to start applying... Shit. Damn, he closed the distance. Having vastly reduced HP does not an easy boss make. Heck, I feel like I might have starting game HP, honestly. What is my HP? I'm at exactly half health. Okay. I didn't expect it to show the full health value there, to be completely honest. Now, getting the echoes this time is going to be more tricky because they are quite literally right where he just walked past. Need to play a slight game of Ring Around the Rosie. Oh! Did enough damage to kill me. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough one. I mean, like, I could probably do hit and run tactics, to be completely honest, and kill this dude, but that's just gonna take time. Not to mention, if I rely on hit and run tactics, then they will get their buff off. Son of a bitch. They're faster on the draw than I am. I tried seeing if I could just get attacks off quicker, but either I was a little slow or they are a little bit faster than I anticipated. Both of which are entirely possible, mind you, but not something I'm keen to admit. But it's alright. We'll power through. We are stubborn like mule. We will beat this boss. Eventually. Hey, Draconic. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Happy things, happy things. Yeah. It doesn't help that I'm at literally half HP in this dungeon. So I get 1 or 2 shot from most of this gun's attacks. As you can tell. However, that's what I just did is a possible way to do it. My charge attack does have a fair bit of distance to it, so it could be just hit and run with that. Just relaxing right now? Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with just relaxing. Nothing wrong with that. Indeed. There's gonna be a lot of deaths in this dungeon. I can already tell. But how goes the moving preparations, if you don't mind me asking? I have seen that you've been canceling streams lately because of all that moving stuff, but how's that currently going for you? Lead off with your fire wave. Echoes returned. Oh, you bastard. He did a long swing that I could not dodge because I was committing to an attack. So I guess that's an issue with trying to go with the charge attacks only. That is a issue. If I get drawn in, then he's gonna one-shot me. Almost done with downstairs restoration, then it's upstairs. Nice. Yeah, I mean, well, I've never restored a house before. My childhood home, my parents almost like every summer would do some big project to fix it up a little bit. Like, I remember one summer they redid the kitchen, and because they were redoing the kitchen, we pretty much had ate out for every meal except for breakfast, which was just, you know, Pop-Tarts! So, yeah. Getting the work done beforehand is probably a good thing. Especially if there's any, like, bathroom work that needs to be done, because, good lord, it sucks to be without a bathroom. Because it's being worked on. Nope. Damn it. Saw that one coming. Takeout after takeout. Yeah. I will say that is the summer that I probably, as a kid, became a more chubby kid. Just because it was like McDonald's for dinner almost every single day. You know. So that probably contributed to the little bit of preteen chubbiness I had. You know. Oh, did you now? Well, lay it on me. I'm all ears. I'm pretty much almost done with the initial planning stages for the thick I'm going to do. It's just going to be, you know, a bit of refresher on the actual prologue of the game, and then... Ouch. And then it's going to be a matter of writing, which, you know, I like writing. I really do. I'm just, you know, a little nervous. A little bit nervous. Ben 10 Shira. New one. I don't recognize Shira. To be completely honest, Shira is one I don't recognize from a glance for the start of the 4th season and after Omniverse for Ben 10. I do indeed have Netflix. I haven't watched anything on it in a while, mind you. Oh, I thought I was dead there. I was so supposed to die just there. Like that. I was supposed to die just like that. Oh, son of a biscuit. He is a rough boy. Taking me down in 2 shots. It's one of the best shows on Netflix. I'll add it to my list of things to watch. I am a fair bit, like, a couple days behind in YouTube stuff to watch because Darkest Dungeon 2 has released on the Epic Store, sadly. Or at least the alpha has, and I've been watching people do runs through of Darkest Dungeon 2, you know. Just so I have an idea of what to expect when it eventually comes to Steam, and I can play it, and, you know, probably suffer and die a large number of times, because it's Darkest Dungeon. Damn it! I feel like his combustion attack is, like, not parryable or something, but yeah, I'm... let's see. Okay, actually, I'm only about a day behind. With base content. Darkest Dungeon content, I'm almost a week behind. That, and I have been kind of drawn into another gacha game, though I'm not spending money on this one. I'm not spending money on this gacha game. No siree. I already spent enough on FGO, I don't need to add another money sink. If I need another money sink, I'll just start going to the casino again. Oh, I did not think I would get that parry. Oh, I should have died. And he got a flamey blade. That instantly makes him more dangerous. 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 Oh. Oh. But outside of relaxing and, you know, restoring a house, what else have you been up to lately? Playing any new games? Looking forward to any games coming out soon? Because I know I'm looking forward to Pokemon. Oh, I could have gotten with the parry. Oh gosh, I just had a massive fucking lag spike there. Do not do that to me, game. You're gonna get me killed. Oh no! Fucking fire! Basically, Ben, Julie, Kai, Esther, and what if version of how Ben becomes similar to the first Ben 10,000 jerk, and all after something happens that hurts all four of them in a way. The first Ben 10,000. I mean, you know, might be a little bit of devil's advocate here, but he wasn't really that much of a jerk, you know? He just felt like he had the responsibilities of the world on his shoulders and all that, you know? Kind of thought he was probably the only one who could do his job and all that. And I mean, to be fair, he did get completely wiped out of existence just because of Gwen, you know. Technically, Ben 10... Actually, the Ben 10 timeline is very confusing. To a degree. Shorts. Yes, Blame Professor Paradox is pretty much the Blame Merlin of the Ben 10 verse. Ow. Blame Professor Paradox, indeed. I was gonna say I might be doing this hit list, but, you know, sadly, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. There we go. Finally got him. Cursed Sharp Damp Blood Gem. Skill scaling, physical attack, but beasts down. Not the best girlfriends for them either. Thick and moving. Trying to find a way to pull off a certain glitch in Jak 2 that people are wondering if it is possible to do. Oh. You're trying to... Is it a glitch that would massively help speedrunners out, and thus you're trying to, you know, get a skip named after you or something? Because if so, that would always be something, like, super cool to do is if, like, a game that has been speedrun to death, and you manage to find out some glitch in it that just even slightly speeds up the speedrun. Like, I know that, in the Yogscast, I don't know if you watch the Yogscast or not, but I know that, one of the newer members figured out, or accidentally stumbled upon a glitch for, I think, the first Metal Gear Solid, and got called out by, what's his name himself? Alright, so can attack. So this is currently 15.8. That's a big increase. That's a good increase, but I don't know if I'm going to be up against kin-based enemies here. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. And the rest is not. Coolness. I will check that out probably after... Actually, I could probably check it out on my phone here.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you
But man,
desire?
Jak 2. Jak 2 was a
Very well.
jam.
Let the echoes become your strength.
I think I actually might have the original Jak and Daxter. I think I might have the Jak and Daxter collection for the PlayStation 4. I think I do. I honestly am not 1000% certain on that, though. But man, I used to love playing Jak and Daxter.
Farewell, good may you
It was so fun. Oh, so fun. Man, the memories. Also, I totally have more than enough echoes to level up for... What am I doing?
very well.
I probably could 2 more levels. Start pumping endurance. More stam. Yeah, Jak and Daxter... As good as Jak and Daxter is, I will say, Ratchet and Clank definitely beat out Jak and Daxter. Even though Jak and Daxter was great for its open worldness, you know, the awesomeness of Ratchet and Clank, the upgradable weapons and all that, that was glorious. Heck, I remember with the original Ratchet and Clank game, that it was like just a lazy weekend or something. And actually, Ratchet and Clank's not the first game I did it with, but like, it was a lazy weekend or something, and I figured out a, way to, like, easily farm bolts, because I really wanted the Rhino, you know? I really wanted the Rhino, and I just, like, taped down my PlayStation controller and spent probably like a good 12 hours in one area just farming bolts just so I could get the Rhino. Okay, watching the clip now. See, Jak and Daxter. Well, I remember some pivotal moments of it. Oh, is that... So yeah, one of those wall clip glitches. Yeah, I've seen a lot of skips. I've actually watched a fair few speedruns of Jak and Daxter as well, now that I think about it. Including a video, gosh, it was from one of those big speedrunner people that, offers challenges to people that are streaming the games, where if they can do certain speedrun tricks, they'll donate a large sum of money or something, you know? I mean, I've thought about speedrunning. I have thought about speedrunning some games, but I'm just worried, you know, I'm not as good as... I don't feel like I would have the dedication that some of these people put into video games to try and succeed on a world record speedrun attempt. Mind you, I might technically, theoretically, be attempting... I mean, like... Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are officially dropping next week, Friday. I know that there's a lot of early release copies out on the internet and stuff, and I do plan on attempting a midnight release Nuzlocke of the game. Which, you know, given that I've never fully done a Nuzlocke before, I feel like it's just asking for me to cry. The old ball and chain! Good lord, he like chain attacked me with his chain. Oh. Horror movie reject man! You're here as well? Good gracious, horror movie reject man. Good gracious. Oh, the one that you yeah. That is true. A lot of the bigger games, you do need to memorize a lot of things to get a speedrun. Although, I do have... Technically, it's a game that I don't... That is still in development. But, I mean, like, you can do speedruns, like, certain challenges. Speedrun. You can, like, do certain challenges, even for incomplete games. And there is a game that I kind of want to see if there is any, like... I'm actually going to search that now. It doesn't. So on speedrun.com, there's a game that I'm thinking of that does not have any results. And part of me just wants to do, like, a two end of content speedrun. Just to see if I can't, like, start a community or something, you know? Really? I mean, I know that Nintendo doesn't really like people streaming their games in general, but I didn't realize that they didn't really care for Nuzlocke in particular. Why do they not care for Nuzlocke in particular, if you happen to know? I mean, the thing is a speedrun of FGO, I have seen somebody did a video of speedrunning part 1, like from a new account, and it takes like, damn it! And I guess it takes like 10 hours to go from start of content to end of part 1 FGO, and that's with a friend, Bond 10, level 100, 10, 10, 10, Herc the Zerk. So, you know, it would not be a fast speed run. And to be fair, it was the JP version, so I don't know if the English version would be any faster. You know? I mean, sadly, that is pretty much... Actually, I can't say that is pretty much what it is, because who knows if the speedrun meta will have changed, technically. Because, I mean, while Herc the Zerk is legit, there are better... Shit, Horror Movie Reject. Why do you pounce so fast, Mr. Horror Movie Reject? Oh, smack! Damn it, there goes a lot of echoes. The tower vents. You know, speedrunning the tower vents could be something. Didn't you say you planned on doing that? Didn't you say you planned on streaming whatever the next tower event is that's coming up? Yeah. I mean, the only issue I can possibly foresee... That's the way forwards. The only issue I could possibly foresee is you could, like... You mentioned, like, Penth Cry as a result. I mean, like, have you got it all, like, perfectly planned out sort of thing? Because a potential issue I could see running into if the Amazonas has the same sort of, I guess restrictions is the best way to put it. Yeah, if Amazonas has the same sort of cooldown restrictions as the tower did, then you do potentially run into running out of servants to use, which could put an end to the speed run, unfortunately. There is a cooldown, so yeah. So it's gonna take some precision timing, then, I feel. Because you're gonna need to... Or not precision time, precision planning. You're gonna need to You can go to floor 88 without reset. Okay. And I'm guessing there's 100 again. Yeah, so... I mean... Bastards! Oh, you fucking... hidden trap bastards. Is there any extra story, like, at the 200th floor? Because I remember that, I can't even remember the name of the tower. But I do remember that one had a little bit of extra story at the very tippy top. No? I like that little bit of extra story segment at the very tip top between Shuten and Tomoe. That added some good character to Shuten. Good character that promptly got reduced to very little from the terrifyingness of Shimosa Shuten, who rips into your guts. I'm never gonna let that go. Okay, so you plan on doing the first 100. Oh man, my ear. For some reason I have a sharp pain in my ear right now. So your plan is the first 100. You have enough to go through the 80th floor without doing any resets, which is pretty damn good. That's pretty decent ways in. It's just going to come down to if you can get it all timed. I mean, you could also get some more new servants, you know? Who knows? Maybe you'll get new enough servants to take you the rest of the way up. That could be something cool. You get... Actually... I'm guessing you probably need at least 2 servants. Because I don't... Yeah, you don't get support servants on the event, do you? Like, you don't get... I don't remember... I don't think you got friend supports. I can't recall if you get friend supports in that one or not. Every 10 floors only. Okay, so yeah, then you need at minimum 2. Yeah. Come on, horror movie reject. Come at me! Die, horror movie reject. Sage's hair. That's a new one. That's more than just Sage's hair. Body part of a saint sacrificed by the healing church in search for the truth. The additional rite fetid offering invigorates the watchers, making them more treacherous than normal, but also making them worthy prey for a special hunt. Plan, if I one-shot Pen to her break bar, then you can go to the next part, which you can start climbing. And it was, what, 1.2 million? I mean, she's a berserker. Unless she has... Yeah, I was gonna say, unless she has some specific resistances, 1.2 million damage on a berserker is, thankfully, a fairly easy ask. Although I don't remember if you have any foreigners. Outside of, I believe, Summer BB. No, wait, Summer BB's on Moon Cancer. She rejects the foreigner container for some reason. But, you know, why would you reject the foreigner container, Summer BB? Oh, I had the parry. The foreigner container is much better than your silly Moon Cancer. Servant container. Kick me. Why don't ya? Quick Irish Lancer lady. You had to say Irish. If you just said... Actually, Quick Lancer. Liz isn't quick. So, you're gonna go with the old she show. She shall show Penth what is up. You could also, you know, if possible, just flex and do it with Achilles, I'm sure. I'm sure that wouldn't utterly infuriate Penth or anything. But yeah, extra damage against Divinity, that'll work. It's sometimes hard to remember that almost every servant has freaking Divinity in the game. At least it feels like that, you know? Sometimes it certainly feels like almost every single damn servant in the game has Divinity of some rank. Which is why those anti-divines are divine. But yeah. So I'm guessing you're going to do it on release of the event. Or actually, you don't really need to do on release for speedruns. Unless you're, like, competing for a top time in a new game speedrun, I guess. You'd want to go right when it drops. But I guess in this instance, you don't really need to do it right off the bat. Are you going to be racing anybody else? Out of curiosity? Oh. So, I mean, sadly, I don't think I could do it. I still have a far too many servants that need leveling up. And if you need at least 2 servants a floor, I think I've only got like 80 or some fully leveled servants at the moment. I'm actually launching my game now because I want to know where I currently stand. I need to know. I saw J6. Thank you for that. Thank you. Once you got everything nice and compiled, you know, we'll talk. We can talk. Not unless you can think of a certain asshat sniper decides to speedrun. Also, welcome J6. Welcome. Howdy things. I'm just checking how many servants I have fully leveled up at this current moment in time, because I am now curious. Origin list. So each row is 3, 6, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, 96, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108. I have 108 fully leveled up servants. Given that you said sniper, I'm kind of got an idea of who. But yeah, with only 108, I think I could only get to floor 54 if I'm lucky. No, feeling like shorts? That's never good. Whoa! Okay. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the floor to rise. I only have 108 fully leveled up servants at the moment. I have like close to 200 servants total, but only 108 of them are fully leveled. Oh, I completely missed this fuck. How did I miss this man? Your planned stream schedule is changing due to your brother. Oh, shorts. Yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that death coming as soon as I saw 3 of them charging. The perils of half health. Never fun. Ooh, stomach. Your brother won't compromise, and so he's compromised your streaming schedule. That's never a good thing. No, I am in no need of any graves at the moment. I don't know why you would think I would need a grave. I'm not close to death or anything like that. At least I don't think I am. No, I still got a decent pulse. You know, still have a somewhat decent pulse. Oh, a grave graphic for deaths. That's kind of fun. Not gonna lie, that sounds kind of fun. That's also a very terrifying prospect I currently have right in fucking front of me. No! Don't dodge towards the suckers! Good lord, is my man an idiot? Who dashes... Okay, actually, that's a very rhetorical question. I was gonna say who dashes into throngs of enemies, but there are many, many beings that would dash straight into a throng of enemies. So that was a very poor question to ask. Oh gosh. I know I killed you. Oh, son of a bitch. That guy is resurrecting, isn't he? Is that man resurrecting these corpses? Die, Lantern Man. Die. Yes, I did indeed, but I came out on top on the end. I showed that orphan who's boss. Yeah, I kicked orphan ass. Which is not something you generally want to brag about. You generally don't want to brag that you kicked an orphan's ass. Okay, to be completely fair, the only way I would be capable of killing him an equal number of times as he killed me would be if I were to become, like, top 1% of this frickin' game and capable of doing deathless speedruns, essentially. That would be the only possible way I could even the KDR between him and I. And I'm not that good at the game. I'm not that good at the game that I feel like I could even out the KDR between him and I. And trying to do on New Game Plus, etc., 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 is just asking for death of my consciousness, because I would go mad. Completely and totally mad. Well, I guess madder at this point, you know. I mean, I did, like I said, get into another gacha game despite going on record saying multiple times saying, I'm not going to play another gacha game. I'm already in FGO. I don't need another gacha to possibly drain my wallet. Curse Tempering Damp Blood Gem. Did I see your AMV? You sent it to me over Discord, did you not? If it's something you sent me over Discord, then I probably watched it. If you didn't, okay, then I likely watched it. I couldn't tell you when I watched it, though. Because, as we can all agree, I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. Strike that. I have the memory of a goldfish a lot of the time. Also, I must say, I am very glad that I did not switch to a, fire defense runes, because I don't really have fire. You wanted opinions? Alright, I will watch it again after stream, and I will send you my opinion on it. I shall send thee mine opinion on it after stream. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't delete it. No. Let me have a chance to give you a review. Ow. Mother, son, brother, daughter, father, sister. I don't know why I censor myself when I'm playing Bloodborne. I really don't know why I censor myself sometimes. Bloodborne's a freaking M-rated game. I should be allowed to curse in an M-rated game. Twitch might not like it. Or rather, more likely than not, YouTube won't like it. I don't think Twitch particularly cares if you curse or not. As long as you're not playing, like, a kid's stream or something. Actually, is there Twitch Kids? I know there's YouTube Kids, but is there Twitch Kids? Ghost bitch. let's go this way. I mean, I don't want to say stuff in, I don't want to curse with the Lord's saying, for lack of better terms. You know? I just go off on that little rant when I want to say motherfucker. And since I'm more often than not playing games that aren't rated M for mature, I can't really say it all that often. But Bloodborne is rated M for mature, so I should be allowed to say motherfucker all I want. I don't really do it that much, but, you know, I should be allowed to. I don't know why. So, again, I don't know why I censor myself so much. Where did I die? There I died. Also, I'm completely and totally lost here. I don't particularly know where to go forwards. It's not that way. Oh, I also forgot to watch that last frickin' dungeon on YouTube to see how I get to that one area. Damn. Again, memory of a goldfish. So I came down from there. Actually, I don't think I went left here, did I? I did not. Alright. Gunner Boy. Horror movie reject. Although, to be fair, I think that guy is more terrifying than a lot of horror movie villains. So I don't know why I call him a horror movie reject when he would probably be a better antagonist than most villains in horror movies nowadays. Though, to be fair, I have not watched a horror movie in... God. Gosh, what is the last horror movie I actually watched? Now I'm trying to think of that. Oh, hello. I don't know where you came from. But now I'm trying to think what the last horror movie I watched was. Hello, enemy horde that I am not going to deal with. Heck, I can't even think of what the last proper... Actually, no, I can think of what the last proper movie I watched was, technically. Since, you know, certain TV channels, because I don't remember the actual name of it, tend to do, like, holiday movie showcase things, and one of them did the 31 Days of Halloween. And it was just, like, dinner prep, and, you know, an old classic that I watched as a child came on. An old classic that brought back fond childhood memories. Oh, Casper, the friendly ghost. If only ghosts were more like you, then perhaps, you know, I wouldn't have been terrified by Goosebumps as a child. Because, again, I stand by the fact that Goosebumps was so much scarier than it had any fucking right to be. The books. And to be fair, the show. The Goosebumps show also was far more terrifying than it had any right to be. I've gone on this rant before. Fucking Slappy. Part of me just wants to, you know, find a Slappy doll online now. So that I'm an adult. And just burn him. Just, you know, vengeance for childhood trauma. But that small childhood trauma part of me is terrified that he'll come to life and murder me. It's even after I burn him, you know? I was traumatized as a child by Slappy. I suppose not just Slappy, you know. Are you not familiar with the Goosebumps books, J6? You're not. Draconic, if you're here, are you familiar with the Goosebumps books? Out of curiosity. But while I'm waiting Draconic's answer... I mean, to be completely honest, they weren't, like, short books. They were a couple 100-page books. They were decent length, you know? They were fair length books there, but it was pretty much horror anthology. It was just pretty much a bunch of horror stories. No pictures. Outside of the cover, no pictures, no. I mean, I guess there was the occasional choose your own adventure one, which there was one of those that also traumatized me now that I think about it, but I'm not going to talk about that one right now, but 'cause I'm currently talking about the bane of my childhood, Slappy and the Mask. But yeah, they weren't graphic novels. They were proper books, a couple 100 pages, if memory serves. And they were terrifying. Yeah, they didn't have pictures. Pretty much the Goosebumps books were a collection of horror stories aimed at young adults. Maybe pre-teens would be the better age range, which probably didn't help when I read them when I was 8 to 10 years old originally. But they all pretty much centered upon some horror element, essentially. And they're oftentimes they defied your expectations of it as well. Draconic, tell me, did you ever read Goosebumps as a child? Or rather, growing up, I suppose would be the better term. But, yeah, they oftentimes... Okay, so, yeah. Would you agree with me in that they were more scary than they had any right to be? But yeah, so J6, one of the least terrifying of the books, I suppose. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on stream, but I don't think you were... I'll explain Slappy in a minute. But probably... Ouch. I just got crunched. You don't remember much. Okay. But one of the less terrifying Goosebumps books was, I believe, titled The Ghost Next Door. It took place over summer where one kid gets a new neighbor next door and they think that they're a ghost. There's a bunch of evidence, such as people not reacting to them, the mother not seeming to react to the neighbor, trying to call out, not knowing people that go to the same school as the kid, and eventually it all culminates in that the person that's telling the story died decades ago in a house fire while all of their friends were at summer camp. And they're the ghost who is come back from the grave to stop this new kid from also dying in a fire. But even still, part of it did scare me because, you know, how do you know that you are actually alive? That kind of weird existential logic, which is totally appropriate for a 10-year-old to be thinking. How do you know that you didn't actually die in a fire over summer, you know? Especially when you don't really... Especially in the days before the internet, where it's not that easy to get a hold of friends that you went to school with. So, you know, there's no telling that you didn't actually die and all that kind of existential horror stuff. Because nothing speaks of childhood like existential horror, which I'm probably mispronouncing existential there. But, I mean, like, that was one of the more mild stories. Oh, great, another coven of enemies. Slappy, meanwhile, starred in a large variety of stories. Slappy was pretty much a ventriloquist dummy that came to life and killed people. And despite being defeated numerous times, he kept coming back. And eventually he came back with more fucking ventriloquist dummies. Has a family. A murdering family of ventriloquist dummies. Which, you know, terrifies a young child. But, yeah. It also didn't help that Slappy was one of the few animated Goosebumps stories that I watched, you know? And even if it was sort of off-screen killing, just seeing a dummy somewhat imply to have killed somebody and then get ready to kill more people, it's just mildly terrifying. Just mildly scarring to a child. And of course, I'm lucky I still even like Egypt as well, because one of the Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure books that they had, one of the early bad ends was you befriending a pharaoh and them deciding to take you to the afterlife with them, which had a very graphic depiction of your brain being scooped out through your nose. Again, completely and totally appropriate stuff for preteens to be reading that totally won't scar them. Because, yeah, it got fucking graphic. It described them shoving a tool up the nose to break the bone barrier that leads to the brain, and taking a spoon and slowly scooping the brains out through the nose, and just traumatizing. Completely and utterly traumatizing as a child. I very much consider myself lucky I still like ancient Egypt. Thankfully, Yu-Gi-Oh! Balanced out the existential horror that ancient Egypt would otherwise imply upon me. I have no idea how you missed that big... Fudge! One hit! Oh, the dangers of half health, man. Half health life is not the good life. This whole dungeon just has me set to half health. It's not my fault. It's the dungeon's fault. I'd rather not, you know, end up on the toilet for 20 hours. Thank you very much. I think I can rush to that point, because I don't really want to be fighting every single enemy again. I mean, this sucker is going to have to go down. That's never going to happen. I can safely assure you of that. You will never see that from me. I can 1,000,000,000% assure you of that fact. In fact, I can 10,000,000,000% assure you that I will never take a picture of my shit and publish said picture. Okay, I was about to say, please don't tell me that big boy has my echoes. Because I have almost 250,000 echoes, which is, quite frankly, impressive. Alright, big boy. I literally... The only thing that would make... There are very... Okay, I can't say I would never. There are very few conditions that would... There are very few ways that you could get me to do something along those lines. Did he just chop his blade into me and then saw me in half? I think he did. I think that's literally what this dude just did. Most of those conditions would have to involve me getting a lot of money. You know? Either a lot of money or a guaranteed long-term relationship with somebody that I would find attractive physically mentally, and emotionally. Excuse me. Nope, 5 subs would not cut it. I'm very much considering the next roll stream I do to just gift subs out myself so that I can get the next frickin' emote tier. Just because I really do want more emotes, you know? I really, really do. I want a faux Mashu emote. Because that's going to be the next basic emote. I am considering possibly just going... even though they're probably never going to be used outside of channel point usage, I am heavily considering commissioning emotes for Tier 2 and Tier 3 subs. Even again, they're probably never going to be used outside of channel points usage. Again, it needs to be 15 subs at the same time to unlock more emotes. See, that's the thing. If I want more Tier 1 emotes, I need to have the next amount... I don't get more Tier 1 emotes until I get 15 subs at the same time. Once that happens, I get one more Tier 1 emote. I am 14 subscribers off lactose intolerant. Welcome, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Infected organs. Ew. But yeah, I mean, I'm seriously considering the next time I do a roll stream to just, you know, bite the bullet and pay for myself. Because, I mean, again, I have the money, you know. Inflicted organ. My bad. It was inflicted, not infected. Special material used in Holy Chalice ritual. Special body parts collected by the Healing Church. Was this gruesome bait used to lure? The additional rotted offering beckons ungodly forces, normally terrifying things, but also worthy prey for a special hunt. How do you do, lactose tolerant? How do you do? Okay, I'm pretty sure this optional area is done at this point. Yes, I'm pretty sure I've cleared this optional area out, so... to the second boss of this dungeon, whomever it should be. Hopefully it is not anything spectacularly difficult. Yeah, 15... see, again, 15 subs is something I could very easily do. It's literally just... actually, it'd be 14 subs. It'd literally be $70 out of pocket. You know? Which, again, I can afford no problems. But yeah, I'm seriously considering doing it during a roll-off, just because, you know, roll-offs tend to... or, not roll-offs, but roll streams, since those do tend to attract more people to them more often than not, you know? Oh, no. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Sideways. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. Pretty much for gacha games, you compete against other people that are also playing the gacha games to see who can get the prize character more quickly, essentially. I probably should bail out with this almost 300,000 echoes. I feel like that might be intelligent of me to do. I've only ever won once, thank you. Yep, I'm gonna do it. Reawaken, quickly, quickly, quickly! I felt like he was about to charge. Charging doggo is not good doggo. I've done multiple roll-offs, J6. I've done some against you, against Draconic. I've done a fair few. But yeah, mainly do FGO. Roll-off content I do. Mainly do Fate Grand Order. Although, who knows with the new gacha game I'm into. I haven't streamed it yet, but I'm, it is in my mind to possibly stream it. The thought is running around in my brain noodle. Isekai Memories. The Reincarnated as a Slime gacha game that dropped, like, 2.5 weeks ago, I want to say. How's my equipment? Not fortified, repair. That's good. Oh, thank you, Lactose Tolerant, for the subscription. Thank you kindly. It is greatly appreciated, man. I'm already on Fire Dam Introduction. Oh, I honestly don't know. I didn't play the 7 Deadly Sins one. Well, this is not going to be easy. The doggo is a tough enemy already, but trying to do it at half health is just asking to give me a frickin' migraine. I can already tell this is not going to be easy. But I mean, I'm having fun with it so far. I'm having fun. I've not spent any money on it just yet. Tell you how to beat the mirrors, me madman. The mirrors? What mirrors? What mirrors doth thou require defeating of? Watch have a 7 Deadly Sins collab. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it is possible. But it is, again, fairly early into the game life of it, so I don't really know where it's going to go. It'll be a time will tell sort of thing. Time will tell. Hey, Destructive. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Happy things, happy things. I'm just, you know, going to be dying numerous times here to a giant flaming doggo because I'm sitting at half frickin' health. Oh god, I survived an attack. How on earth did I survive that attack? Parry! No, I think that was a parry. I think I missed a parry. Full heal. You're feeling FGO burnout. I just felt burnt out myself there. Physically burnt out, mind you. I mean, it has been a fair bit of pretty intense things back to back, you know? At the very least, it does seem to be slowing down a bit with these past couple of weeks on FGO. The past couple of weeks of FGO have definitely slowed down. But, good on you for getting your homework done. Good on you. What kind of homework did you have, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm always interested in academic stuff. Just to, you know, see where I currently stand on how things are currently being taught. Because even though I did not get taught Common Core Math, and even though I think Common Core Math is stupid, I do have a modicum of understanding of it. Which, you know, confuses me as how I have a somewhat understanding of Common Core. Oh, I thought dashing into him would be fine. Writing assignment. Oh, writing assignments can be fun. Writing assignments can be fun. Though that might just be me, because I love finding out how far I can just, or how many times I can just repeat the same thing with a certain teacher. Like, my writing style often is, I restate the same thing that was just talked about, like, a paragraph before in the next and like a couple paragraphs later, just to, you know, pad it out. And I just love finding out how many times I can do that with a given teacher before they start calling me on it with their writing things. You know, how they write notes of how to improve your writing in your future assignments and that kind of stuff. Oh, dashing doggo. I don't think water will really help here, J6, by the way. I sadly don't think water will help. You're prioritizing studying those tests. You know, good on you for prioritizing test study. Good on you. Test study prioritization is good. Very, very good. Gotta pass those tests. They be very, very important. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm somewhat worried with my class, one of my classes. I'm technically into both normal and lab version of my chemistry course, but it must have been, it was a couple weeks ago, there must have been some error with the announcement system that the course used. I just got smushed. Because, yeah, so there must have been some sort of error with the announcement system, because normally all tests and assignments are due, like, the Monday after a weekend, but the test itself was for some reason due on a Saturday evening. I don't know where the miscommunication occurred, because according to the syllabus, it was supposed to be a week prior to when it actually was as well. So I don't know what went on there, and I know a lot of people missed it, so I'm not sure if they're gonna accept late submissions or what, but yeah. Do you lactose tolerant? Do you now? Now, I mean, I have spoken about it before here, so, you know, if you were a regular here, you would know all about the homebrew D&D campaign that I talk about. Because I talk about it all the time, you know. Freaking fire dog! Frickin' fire dog. And to be completely honest, by the way, I probably wouldn't have recognized you if I did not click on your profile and see what your profile image was. You know? Using that profile image, and then also having your D&D character token be that, might be a little bit of a giveaway there, Lactose. I'm not going to say your actual name, but it might be just a slight bit of a giveaway as to your identity. So if anybody else you know, make sure you don't use a recognizable character icon. Ow. Heal. Heal. Careful. Ouch. So I can occasionally take 2 blows from the doggo. Back away, back away. The doggo likes to go boom when standing up. Don't get into a corner. Oh, doggo. Why can you swipe fire? Back, back. Mother son. I can curse. I can curse. Motherfucker, I can curse. Oh, this dog's not gonna be easy. Oh, God. I'm, like, barely doing damage to it, either. Is it kin? I need to see if this thing's a kin. If this thing qualifies as a kin enemy, then that might be why I am doing lower damage to it, considering my blood gems. Oh. It is not a kin. It is a beast. Yep. Immune to fire damage as expected. Ba-da-ba-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Lactose tolerant is somebody I know IRL. Destructive. I know lactose tolerant IRL, and he is in my homebrew D&D campaign. Honestly, I would not have realized that was the case until I clicked on his profile image and saw that he is using the same character icon, or the same profile icon as his D&D character icon. You know, I wouldn't have realized otherwise, but... Okay, gun does a decent bit of damage. Doggo is vomiting now. Poor doggo. Make sure you always clean up your doggo's vomit, everybody. Well, thank you. You're not the first person to say that. Ouch. You like my voice. I don't get what's so special about my voice, though, to be completely honest. I was often told in high school that I had a monotone way of speaking. Oh, screw you, shitbox. Screw you. That did not hit me. Screw you, hitbox. Screw you. I mean, I have heard radio voice before. I've also been told that if I can speak really, really fast, I can make a real good sales pitch to you, you know? Like, I have one of those, television salespeople voices. If I really put the effort in, I could definitely sound like one of those TV salespeople. Although, this might be a sign of my age, but I'm not a boomer. But, do they still... Is there still television salespeople? Or is that a relic of the past? Is there still people... Is there, like, still, special program blocks on TV dedicated to selling products? Actually, that's a fair point. Who watches TV anymore as well? That is a fair point. Now I'm kind of curious if that is a relic of the past, or if it is something that still happens. Because if it is a relic of the past, that will again make me feel old. But again, I'm not a boomer. I swear, I'm not a boomer. Pronunciation and sometimes spelling. Yeah. I wouldn't say I have, like, a stutter or anything like that. It's just, sometimes I get tongue-tied because, despite me streaming, believe it or not, I'm not that good at public speaking, despite the fact that I stream, you know? And make YouTube videos. Just, like, growing up, like, I want to say all through high school. Okay, maybe not all through high school. Maybe through, like, I'd say 8th grade or so. I was a very quiet and reserved child. I didn't really speak a lot unless spoken to, unless, you know, amongst my friends. And public speaking was always something that sort of, you know, I guess terrified me might be the best way to put it. And I guess in high school I did sort of learn to, again, edgy me, teenage me was edgy boy, because I definitely do recall saying that numerous times, that I was an edgelord teenager growing up. But, oh, other languages, yeah. To be fair, I've always been... Well, I've tried to be bilingual with learning Spanish in high school, and even though I took 4 years of it, I remember very little. But, like, public speaking... Damn it! Just got stomped by a doggo. No, so I was just... With pronunciation and things. Okay, I can definitely see that. Yeah. Other language words is definitely something that I was tripping up. But, like, again, edgy teenage me, whenever it came time to do public speaking, which started off as early as freshman year because I had gotten into my idea that I need to be the freshman student council president, I would oftentimes just put on personas from anime characters and sort of, you know, draw inspiration from how they spoke and that kind of stuff because I was an edgy teenage boy, you know, who was also very much into conspiracy theories and wanted to go on a literal crusade. I'm so happy I'm no longer that way. Everybody has their cringe teenage years. But how many people can actually say that they planned on doing a proper, ouch, crusade? I just got dash burnt. I just keep taking hits. I mean, I was into the more, I guess, outlandish. I mean, it's not really outlandish. I was into the conspiracy theory line I went down was the Freemasons conspiracy theory line, you know? How the Freemasons are secretly controlling everything and there's a hidden world government and all that kind of stuff, you know? That's the kind of line of thought I went down with my conspiracy theories. And it definitely had an impact on high school life. Because as I've said numerous times, my personality was edgy enough that I had seniors afraid of me while I was in my freshman year. And again, that might be due to the rumors that had spread at the end of my freshman year that I threatened to bomb the school if I did not win the sophomore class president elections, which, you know, just, again, even thinking back on it now, I really wonder how that rumor came to be. Because, like, as far as rumors go, or rather, as far as those kinds of reasonings go, one wouldn't think that losing a student council election would ever be a possible, like, a person's possible reason for it. I mean, I'm sure there, to be completely honest, it wouldn't surprise me if somewhere out there that did happen. But, as far as reasons go, it is very nonsensical. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that he was getting ready to charge. I did not see that it was getting ready to charge. Yes, that was also me. I also wanted to be married and have kids by the age of 20. That was also teenage me. Be married and have kids by the age of 20. I mean, to be completely honest, I wouldn't have mind be married, at least by 20, you know. I mean, okay, so the marriage part might be unrealistic, but in nowadays and age, having kids by the age of 20 is very common, you know. Very, very common. yeah, having kids at the age of 20 is fairly common, but, I mean, I've still got time. What was that attack, doggo? I've never seen you do that attack before, man. Oh, I mean, it might be different up in Canada, but, like, having kids that young is a very common thing, you know. Certain performing content experience or receiving PR in our community change the state of history and the world changing electronic values in its system. The Mandela effect. I mean, the Mandela effect is definitely something that I could see possibly being legitimate. Because, I mean, there are a lot of things that don't really have explanations that follow that line, but I couldn't think of an explanation, you know, off the top of my head. South Pole, yeah. And, I mean, also, did the stream just crash out of curiosity? Hang on. Because okay, maybe it didn't. I mean, again, it's not really the marriage thing nowadays. It's more the, having kids thing, because, like you said, the modern day and age, people are horny. You know, and, sex education is really not all too good. Yeah. I mean, I can't really say that's the case with me. I mean, granted, screw you, Watchdog. Granted, when I did go to my high school reunion, even though it was only, like, maybe a quarter of the class there, a fair few of them had kids or were married, so, you know, it is a thing. And, again, to be fair, my 8th grade crush, had a kid at, I want to say, maybe 15 or 16. So, yeah. It's probably a good thing I never acted on that crush. You know. It is probably a good thing I never acted on that crush. Back away. I wouldn't say you're the ouch. You're not the only loner. I mean, I'm not in a relationship right now, unfortunately, despite going to numerous dating apps. Ouch. I knew that one was coming. But Tinder is just, like, so shallow. Hey, you know, aren't I a friend? I like to consider maybe, at the very least, acquaintances with people that regular my chat. You know? Oh, IRL. Okay, that's fair. That is fair, I suppose. Kind of still believe that even if there is no organization that there are... Oh, I mean, you know... I don't like getting into politics destructive, but I definitely agree with that line of thought. You know? That line of thought is definitely something that I would follow down the rabbit hole. Because, I mean, like, there's just so much evidence of it, you know? That it makes sense. And, I mean, when you really think about it, historically, those kinds of people do exist in pretty much, ouch, every sort of kingdom or empire. There's always somebody planning some sort of coup d'etat. I mean, heck, or revolution, I guess... America revolted against the British, you know? So, I mean, like, names, I couldn't actually name proper names, but is there people that are out there, probably in let's be honest, every government probably has some elite people that want the government to fall for one reason or another. Like, the world is unfortunately not perfect. And even if it was, quote-unquote, perfect, everybody's definition of perfection is different, so... yeah. I'm probably only going to give this doggo a couple more tries before I move on to a different area and save doggo for later, because this doggo is kicking my ass. And the definition of insanity is trying the same thing time and time again and expecting a different result. But then again, insanity and intelligence are often intertwined, so, you know, it could be something. A Lumicorp. I can't say I've heard of that one. I mean, I do go down the YouTube rabbit hole sometimes, and it can lead you to some very weird places. But thankfully, I haven't really gone down the conspiracy side of the YouTube rabbit hole. I just go down the random video rabbit hole. Like, I don't know how I got there, but this past weekend, it showed up in my feeds. Some guy that does Sudoku puzzles that are, like, super challenging. And I'll freely admit, I spent probably a good couple hours yesterday just watching this guy do Sudoku videos and explain how he does them and try to do them myself, you know. Oh, I thought I would have still left. Intelligence is a symptom that is true. I mean, that is fairly true. I can agree with that statement. But yeah, the YouTube rabbit hole can lead you to some interesting places. You can get you addicted to some things. Like, months ago, I went down the YouTube rabbit hole and somehow found I want to say, Scottish YouTuber who trims cow hooves. And it's strangely therapeutic to just watch him trim cow hooves and how he treats their, like, wounds and stuff. I don't know why. It's just, like, strangely therapeutic to watch. The YouTube rabbit hole can lead to some weird places. I thought I would have dodged that. Okay, I got the hit in there. I was hoping to maybe stagger the doggo, but... oh, screw you with your fired doggo. I knew that one was coming. His slam jam is not fun. So I'm going to say 2 more tries on the doggo before I attempt Lawrence once again. And see if I'm going to be mimicking Dr. Nefarious. Once again. Because Lawrence. Screw you, Lawrence. And if I fail against against Lawrence, then I guess the optional part of the main game. Yeah, I mean, that is completely understandable. Reason for not posting your vids. I mean, there's lots of good. Okay, hitbox, shitbox. Let's talk here, shitbox. That did not hit me. You're a shitbox. Good talk. Oy vey, oy vey. Said I was only going to do 2. Now there's only 1 more run. Because of shitboxes. Oh. Very nice. You know, if I did not have a Switch, I would definitely debate getting a special edition one for Brilliant Diamond, you know? But, sadly, I already have one. I'm just going to have to, satisfy myself with probably dying dozens of times when I attempt a Nuzlocke, a Brilliant Diamond. Because, you know, that's the best time to do a Nuzlocke, when you've never done one before. Oh, screw you, doggo. Oh, you want to be able to trade. Makes sense. Latest solo vid, you Saber Shiki's or servant YouTube blocked the vid because... Oh, yes. I agree with you there, J6. All of my K&K event videos got completely and totally blocked off by YouTube for some reason. And it was only around the time of the re-release that this started happening, the re-release of Tsukihime. That is when all the videos started to get striked. Heck, I don't think... I don't believe the end of the CCC event ones got blocked, though. I'd actually have to look. They might have. I hope they didn't. Okay, so... Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm trying to remember. Is it... It's not the Nightmare Church, it is just the Hunter's Nightmare, is it not? It's a long run. Cool, I took 1,510 steps today with Pikmin Bloom. Woo! Pikmin! I kind of want to stream Pikmin 3. I got Pikmin 3 for my birthday, and I kind of want to stream it, but my streaming schedule is already so bloated as is. It's been months since I touched Persona 5 Strikers, and... Oh, it is... I've got so many other things I want to stream ahead of it. And, you know, I mean, the only reason I can think of is maybe they haven't combed through everybody's videos that have the music. Only some of them. That's the only reason I can think of. Like, I'm pretty sure all my Almole Case Files event videos also got copyright took down. Excuse me, which kind of sucks because, you know, Barbados Bully was amongst those. Yeah, that's right. Show him who's boss. Just keep headbutting the little guy. That's how you assert your dominance over people. You headbutt people that are smaller than you. Or I guess you axe check them. Lawrence, the first Vicar. It's been a while. He's gonna erupt. It's gonna come down to how much I remember of your attack patterns, Lawrence. Hug. Okay. Next we see how much we do with... Okay, I think we go normal mode attacks rather than two-hando. Or rather than dual wield. So normal instead of dual. Heal. Trapped fist. Swipe or no swiping? Parry! The platypus. Back away, back away, back away! Doobie doobie dooba, doobie doobie dooba. Harry! He's a semi-aquatic egg-laying. I can't really remember the things in the heat of battle. Okay, this is totally gonna go to phase 2 here soon. Ouch. I knew it! Phase 2! Alright. Back away, back away, back away! Okay, fire spit. Again, I mean, I guess he's somewhat a doggo, but, again, clean up after your doggo's vomits. Back away, back away. Especially if they're vomiting blood from their rear end. That is definitely the kind of vomit you need to make sure you're cleaning up. The bloody vomit from their rear. That is definitely the vomit that you want to make sure is cleaned. Okay, bullets are only doing a little bit. Back away, back away, back away! Very little flatfoot never flinch from a fray. He's got more than just mad skills. He's got a beaver tail and a bill. And the women swoon whenever they hear him say, he's Perry. Don't kill me right now, Lawrence. Oh, we are stupidly close. Stop vomiting, Lawrence. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Dip, dip, dip. I will burn my bullets. Yes! First attempt back. First attempt back. Screw you, Lawrence. Oh, it was, you know what? It wasn't all me. It was the power of Perry the Platypus. I cannot take all the credit. Perry the Platypus, his theme song, you know, it gave me that strength. Perry the Platypus, his theme gave me strength to win. I shall forever be grateful to the almighty Perry the Platypus. The final boss technically is 3... Okay, it depends on what you mean by final boss, because there's technically 3 final bosses. There's a final boss if you take the boring route, there's a final boss if you take the fun route, and there's a final boss if you take the secret route. But I'm still a single boss away from the basic final boss. But all in all, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I've got 12 bosses still to go overall. And, you know, I think I'm going to cut that down to at least 11, maybe 10 bosses. Maybe 10. I think it's high time I take on the hardest boss in Bloodborne. Yes, I think it's high. We're long past due for the hardest boss in Bloodborne to go down. I should also switch off the kin gem after I kill this boss. Yeah. Switch off the kin gem. Oh, I just had neck pops. So, memory, go down here. Loaderbot. Loaderbot. Roll out. I think you can just run by all these schmucks. They're low-level trash, who aren't even worth acknowledging. And it's time to go and face the hardest boss in the game of Bloodborne. The hardest boss. Also known as the Cleric Beast. Also known as the first boss. So in other words, the hardest boss to a new player in Bloodborne. That was some revenge. I'm not even gonna lie. I saved him till I could, like, just completely body him because of how many times he bodied me when I first started this damn game. Oh, that was satisfying revenge. Never played Tales from the Borderlands. Only played Borderlands 2 and 3. Those be the only Borderlands games I played. Though they are fun. And I might very well be picking up the, excuse me. Also, what is the Beast Embrace? Tempest Transform. I'm definitely considering picking up the Tiny Tina game that should be coming out. So I want to go... Weapon durability down, but physical attack up is a no. Okay, so none of these other cursed ones are really worth. Beasts down. Skill scaling, beasts down. It's much less damage compared to if I were to just go back to this. That's also more damage, so let's go this one. I think so. All I know is that there is a Tiny Tina Borderlands game coming out, or at least a game based on Tiny Tina's Dungeon and Dragon-esque thing. I'm not sure when it's coming out. I know it is coming out, and I'm heavily debating purchasing it and playing it. It depends on if it's going to be available on PC, and if so, if it is going to be an Epic Game Store exclusive, because I don't care for Epic Games, mainly because I don't like Fortnite. Is that a shallow and pity reason to not show them support? Yes. I am only human, so I can be a shallow and petty person, though, so you know. I feel like I am fully justified in refusing to give them acknowledgement. Much like I will never, ever accept any things from Raid Shadow Legends. What did you say your name was? Hang on. Michael Mick doesn't exist. I'm gonna be honest, I don't honestly get the reference, unfortunately. Off the top of my brain container, the reference escapes me, unfortunately. Oh, you didn't say that you named one of that. Unless you messaged me on Discord, in which case I have not checked my Discord since I started stream, so that would be why I am unaware. Okay, yeah. I've not been on Discord yet today. Unless they're an old thing, because I know I have not really looked at my Discord in a while. Because, again, I really don't know what to do on... I don't really know what to do with Discord, you know? I mean, yes, there's the whole discussions sort of thing that can be done, but I feel like, you know, I'm not big enough on Twitch that I really need to worry about not carrying out talks and discussions with my chat, you know, that I would need to participate with my community in Discord. I mean, I know I do need to, like, provide more feedback on it. I'm lazy. I've said it many times, but I'm a very lazy person. What? Oh. Sky Cosmos are 1. Nothing new. Was this way? Yes. Another old person in a wheelchair. I wouldn't say it's dead. It just is not, not used all that much, you know? Upper Cathedral Ward. Optional area. I'm somewhat sad that Wobbuffet can't be here. Because he was disparaging me for killing the birds. Well, you know. This is what they're doing to birds. This is what they are doing to the birds in this game. They are experimenting on the birds. So by killing those birds, I was saving them from being experimented on and turned into bird-worm hybrids. Or actually, rather, bird-parasite hybrids, I guess, would be the better description for them. Because, I mean, look at these poor birds. Look at what they've become. I heard a bell. I thought there was something behind me. Alright, so that's that lamp. Don't think there was anything else hidden around there. I feel like this area is fairly straightforward, all things considered. Although I want to say there are some hidden dangers abound. Yeah, there's definitely something hidden and dangerous around here. So I just got frenzied. But I don't hear or see a winter lantern. Also, I totally feel like one of these statues actually comes to life. Because they're all statues of cloaked people. You know, with just screams, I'm not gonna actually be a statue, I'm actually alive, and I'm gonna get ya. I feel like this is the proper way forwards. Unmutated birds. I'm putting them out of their misery before they mutate into bird worm things. Frenzied. That was it. You can somewhat hear the choir. So 2 paths to follow. Strike that. 1 path to follow. The Great Lake Rune. Alright. Adjust seated position. Okay. This totally screams trap. Oh, a scythe boy. Now I know why it screams trap. Hello, Scyther. Scyther. No scything. Blood. Oh god, it's one of these. Choir garb. I'll read that description here. I don't think I've got the hand lantern. That's something I should have invested in. So, choir garb. Attire of the choir. High-ranking members of the Healing Church. Members of the choir are both the highest-ranking clerics of the Healing Church and scholars who continue the work that began at Bergenworth. Together with the left-behind Great One, they look to the skies in search of astral signs that may lead them to rediscovery of true greatness. Look to the stars. Okay, now if memory serves, there's a big doggo down here. I guess memory does not serve. I could have swore. I knew it! I knew there was a big doggo! Ha! I've only been to this area like once or twice, but I have watched speedruns, so... I did remember that there was something that burst through the windows. I didn't remember if it was a doggo or one of those brain suckers, though. I'm glad I was right about being a doggo. I'm also glad that I did significant damage to it, even though I have a down against beasts. Take the staircase down. This whole foggy, dark environment totally isn't annoying to navigate. Doesn't open from this side. Okay. So down the stairs I go. I feel like another doggo is going to drop on me from somewhere. Oh, multiple doggos! That's much worse. Yeah, that's much worse than a single doggo. 3 doggos at once is not a fun time. Not a fun time at all. Oh boy. It's okay. It's okay. I could theoretically run past, but I want to get all the loot. So, what can I run past? I can run past all the bird larva hybrids. They are relatively non-threatening. Or at the very least, they won't be able to keep up with me. Scythe Boy up here needs to go down. As does Mr. Brains, it's okay. This doggo, who I feel might have aggroed on me a while ago, given where it was walking into a frickin' wall. Oh, silly doggo. You're not that bright, are you? Now for the triple doggo. The lantern's already down. I don't know if I can aggro them one at a time. Okay, I got 2 of them. That's better than 3, I suppose. Can you pass through the doorway? Is this cheese? Maybe slightly. Do I care that I'm cheesing this? Not particularly. Especially when they are also cheesing by hitting me through frickin' walls. I've messed up the audio here. That's how badly this is a little bit glitching. Is this doggo trapped? Cheese. Yummy. Where'd the other doggo go? Oh, there he is. There's the doggo. I was worried the doggo was going to pounce on me from out of nowhere. But the doggo was just walking. I'm just walking the doggo. Okay. Echoes. They should be... There we go. And continue exploration protocols. Ominous hallway. Ah, we got another... Oh, crystal. Or blood rock lizard. Blood rock. As well as... Brain Man! Oh, no. When I hit something else in there, I knew it was going to be one of these fucks. I just knew it in the very core of my being. Okay, this way first. You got another brain sucker. Blindfold cat. Oh, you should have gotten staggered from that, you bastard. Stop slurping my brain. My brain is not for you. So we got a blindfold cap, some knowledge of the mad, and a pearl slug. Pearl Slug is likely a... Well, first off, the blindfold cap. Tire of the Healing Church. Members of the highest. The eye covering indicates their debt to the teachings of Master Wilhelm, even though their paths diverged. And the other thing was the Pearl Slug, which I've already gotten. Okay. So that lore has already been revealed. So then... this way next. Pretty sure that's the proper way forward. Oh, I almost missed this sucker. Okay, berserkers! The orphanage key. And the shaman bone blade. I'm pretty sure the orphanage key is what I needed to proceed forwards. Coolness, I look forward to your progress reports. And thanks for stopping by, man. I mean, I'm not going to be going for too much longer. Probably gonna beat this next boss. I'm not gonna do the optional boss, though, because that's gonna take a little bit of time. So, I mean, ideally, this boss that is coming up... Yep, I will check out the AMV after stream, and I will be sure to give you my feedback. Yeah, this boss that I'm currently working towards. And then it's gonna be planning, because the doggo is a bitch. Maybe literally, but... Maybe not literally, but, you know... I'm going to stand by my statement. That doggo is a bitch. Ritual blood. Oh, that's what the orphanage key was working towards. That's that shortcut. Okay. Frenzied cold blood. So shortcut fully unlocked. So we can actually make our way to the boss now, but there's still a small bit of around here left to explore. I hear another brain boy. And then there was that door up top. Cosmic Eye Watcher Badge. I'm pretty sure that will unlock me some new gear from the Bath Messengers. I'm not sure what exactly, so I might have to look that one up. We'll go ahead and check that. Yes. Cosmic Eye Watcher Badge. Badge of the Choir Healing Church Elites. The eye signifies the very cosmos. The choir stumbled upon an epiphany very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted in the earth, but the might of the cosmos be very near us, only just above our heads. Gotta love how Bloodborne goes from being just a horror survival game to an eldritch horror game, you know? I mean, I guess not really horror, but like an eldritch. Or gives more of the eldritch twist, I guess. Ah, that's what's up here. You're what's up here, my man. Make contact. I feel like I want to do that here. So let's replace... Nope, I didn't want to sit. Stand back up. So, switch with make contact. So I'm pretty sure I have to do this here. Am I right? I know this has got a couple areas. Is it here? Or is it just there? It might just be there. I guess I'll wait for the full transition. Okay, I guess there's nothing here with the make contact. I could have swore there was. Guess I'm just mistaken. Alright, then in that case, it's to the boss. I should be good gear-wise for it. Should be. If I'm not good gear-wise for this current boss, then I am going to be very, very ashamed with myself. Very ashamed of myself if I cannot handle this current the boss with my current stuff. I will fully heal, though, just for sanctity's sake. Oh, wait, there's a... Okay, I thought there was something more on this. I thought I was going to be attacked by somebody. Not a goober, but I thought there was somebody here. Guess I was wrong. I don't believe there's any loot here. I have been here before in the Nightmare. The Celestial Emissary. I'm pretty sure that they keep respawning. Back away. Because he becomes a big goober. Okay, yeah. I did not need to worry. The Communion Rune is ours, as the Celestial Emissary hath been defeated. So I will go ahead and register this lantern here. There's still one more boss in this optional area, but I will worry about them next time, I think. Because I'm gonna probably have to call this here. So there's optional boss remaining. Then it's down the main line, which has 4 bosses in a row for me. And then there is the Chalice Dungeons, of which I have 5 bosses to deal with. And I'm currently locked down on the Watchdog of the Old Lords. That's going to be a pain to handle, but I hopefully can handle it in the next stream, because I'm going to call this one here. So, I have been Solar Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There is plenty of stuff to watch, and, you know, the support would always be greatly appreciated. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Oh, almost forgot to sign off properly now.